Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Phantom Fellows. Let's go ahead and check down through this manhole, see if we can find Zoe. It was so easy to remove, I'd say this isn't the first time it's been opened today. Alright, down we go. Sir, you can't be here. This area is restricted access. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Ah. You must be the mayor of this hallway. Just the person I wanted to speak to. This area is off limits. Turn around and leave. You see, I received a concerning phone call. Now, I see. I am not going to ask again. So how do you want to play this? Well, we got to throw a haymaker. I'm not leaving. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's all fun and games. Wow. Surprised that worked. Until it's not. Not bad, kid. Can I search his pockets? I'm not gonna search him because I don't want anyone getting an erection. Aha. Whoever's behind this candle put it in a little plate, not realizing how adorable that is. You know, this place is old when the walls accounted for candlelight. Some say I put too much tryptophan in my knuckle sandwiches. It's a gross old bedsheet with hopefully water stains. It's a mystery box. Rock salt. It melts snow and provides traction. All I can say is you have to lay it out before the snow falls, which makes it useless to all of the me's in the world. There's like a phone in here. Next time I need to call a 1-900 hint line, I'm coming here. Really? You were going to get dressed and in the car and come all the way here. All just to forget why you came here. Dude, who are you talking about? I mean, that's a hint line. You don't forget calling a hint line. Why you need to call a hint line. I still remember why I needed to call a hint line for King's Quest VI. It looks like a very sophisticated bluff. It's a red light. These are great for when you want to make people panic or tell them you're selling your body. It feels how musty looks. I'm not touching it. Red lights are narcs. I think I'm just... Yeah, I'm actually just kinda squeeze in behind it. Okay, I wonder if there is something that I'm just not seeing. I got a little bit of screen glare. My screen is definitely darker than the video is going to turn out. I think there should be a door back here or something that I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Yep, there was. It's a grandfather's cock. Clock. It's a vase with a very thirsty stick in it. This looks like the kind of chair you'd get yelled at for sitting on. It's an array of interconnected metal hoops forming some sort of flexible metal rope. Looks bright and hard to look at. It's a sewing idiot. This painting kinda sucks. You know, I have no idea what to do when I open this and start wildly yanking out cables. These fans are great for coming to and finding you've been kidnapped and tied to a chair. It's an underground storage room and absolutely nothing more. Oh! Did yanking this chain cause that slit to open? Dear God, why would you word it that way? So it did. I have nothing appropriate I want to do to that. I could probably stand on this to get to that light bulb that I refuse to get. Not without a wet cloth to unscrew it. Also, not even with a wet cloth to unscrew it with. I don't want it. We'll poke around this a little bit more in a moment. I think this might as well be the cockpit to a space shuttle. I don't even know how to get inside of it. Actually, wait, yes I do, and now I'm an electrician. Or an astronaut, or whatever metaphor. Please close it before you hurt yourself. Aww. No, but one day I hope to encounter a giant one of these that's spinning all fast and I have to figure out how to pass through it. I mean, it might as well be all the way closed still. We'll go back and open it more. Nope. I don't know if this part is the tick or the talk, but it's broken. It looks like the chain is still yankable, though. Okay. There we go. The slit is now gapingly open. Heh? Stop being crass. Now spit in your palms and go jerk on that lever. Okie dokie. Let's jerk that lever. Well. I hope this isn't the lever that kills me. Ooh. Well, that is a thing. I had no idea walls could do that. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say. Well, debris underground. How didn't I know about the town basement? Unclear. Presumably lack of intelligence. Okay, fine. Catch me up on it then. You know how closer to our house the sidewalk has those pink glass tiles you walk on? Yeah? Those are there to let light into the underground. Love a fun sidewalk-based fact. Continue. Okay, so you know that large wooden hatch in the road near Rods? Yes. Originally it was for horse and carriage to bring goods and coal in and junk out. In fact, if it still opens, you could probably drive the Phantom Truckster down there. Why would I want to drive the car down here? You do not. Not today, anyway. I don't know. Maybe? Okay, good, because I thought I didn't want to, and now you just confirmed that I don't. I kinda do, though. I kinda really do. It's part of the elevator system, and there's two lights with a weird glowing serum in them. It's an elevator? I mean, it has more in common with a well bucket than a modern elevator, but... it looks like it goes down unsettlingly far. Well, let's get on. So you want to ride this creaky metal cage into the cold and ominous abyss with me? Or... I will attempt to float downwards both fluidly and consistently, as to make it seem like I was riding it down. Yes. Immediately scared for my life. Oh, stop it. You will be fine. Whee! So. They would, like, never find my body, huh? Can we not? Sorry, it's just this elevator that's older than elevators is giving me crazy anxiety. The last time I felt a panic attack like this, I was being cut out of a turtleneck sweater. Oh, here's something cool I learned. Panini is Italian for small penis. It most certainly is not. Please, let us enjoy some awkward silence for once. Sure, fine. I was just making it awkward in preparation for the silent. And we're here. It's a glowing pool of crystal clear water with some sort of fairy-like wisps floating out of it. Oh no, crap. I didn't die on the way down in that elevator, did I? No. But you are right to be surprised you are alive. Well, finally happened. I accidentally journeyed to the center of the Earth. Janky. I've never been on a dock that I wasn't terrified to fall off of. Well, let's go be terrified someplace else. It's a Fibonacci spiral. It's basically just nature showing off its math skills. Pine cones are known in many cultures to be symbolic of enlightenment, spiritual awakening, and eternal life. They also make terrible toothbrushes and toilet paper. It's both the human pineal gland and the eye of Horus. And possibly Ra, too. It is also known as a Wadjet eye. Pickles, please. Only the particularly adventurous types know that. That is a reference to Wadjet eye games. Not sure about this one. I'm pretty bad with geography, though. Geometry. Yeah, whatever stop signs are. Shapes. Not sure about this one. I'm pretty bad. Okay. Same thing. Wow, she looks nice. Hey, how are... Oliver, no. Do not finish that sentence. See, but I'm saying it like a pickup line. I know. Immediately stop, though. Love this dude's style, and it tells everyone he is two things, wise and comfortable. At the risk of sounding catty, I think I could pull the look off even better. Actually, yeah, you would look great as a statue. Thank you. Ugh, I can't wait for headdresses to come back in style. It'll be weird walking on the grass above here now, you know? Knowing what's down here and how the statue is just below the surface, pushing up roses. Coming up. What is? Coming up roses is a saying. Forget it. Check. Pushing up roses. Lover BBS. Yep, that is a reference to the YouTube content creator Pushing Up Roses. Okay, that's it. I'm buying myself a kilt if I make it back home. Alive. If I make it back home and I'm alive. Because I've wanted one since we saw that threatening young man on the train. It just looked so cool. And I want that. For me. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if these other figures are supposed to be references to things. Ah, this would be a representation of the golden ratio, a numerical dance found in nature's symphony. Pine cones contain gymnosperm seeds, which if we could all be mature about it, is rather interesting. I can and will not be mature about it, no. Like Oliver said, it looks just like the human pineal gland, which is said to be the third eye. You know what is cool? There are piezoelectric microcrystals in our pineal glands. Makes one wonder, since piezo crystals tune a radio, well, what are we tuned into exactly? And am I tuned out of it? It is the seed of life, a symbol of sacred geometry and a representation of the creation and interconnection of the universe. Enlightened adventure. This is a symbolic achievement. Okay, yeah, that is the same as that one. It's just that the column is in the way, so it's not quite as obvious. I refuse to let a statue intimidate me just because it has a bigger hat than me. It is about style as much as size. It statistically is not. The native statue stands majestically, adorned in intricately carved ceremonial garments. Her stoic expression and regal posture enhance the mystique of this strange room. She is intimidating in a way that I would pay for. Our friend here has some intense abdominal armor. Heh. You know, belly bricks, tummy tiles, a gut grid, core cobblestones. Okay, I'm done. The statue is... she is ancient but beautiful. Now, is that something to say about someone else? Someone's ancient? I don't know. Hey, I meant to ask, is that kilt plaid or tartan? Well, all tartans are a type of plaid, but not all plaids are considered tartan. You see, tartan refers to the specific traditional Scottish patterns, with cultural and historical significance that are often linked to clans, while plaid is a more general term, used to describe any fabric with a checkered or multicolored pattern. Oh, and plaid is also the term for a specific garment in Scotland, but that is another story. Please stop answering my question. No, I will not. I will always answer the questions, because it annoys you, Oliver, and I like to annoy you. Great. Wrong colored fire and a cryptic door. What do you think we should do? I'm not sure. Have you tried trying something? I meant for when that doesn't work. It's rare albino fire. It's the first thing I've recognized in a while, and a door. This door doesn't knob. I'm gonna have to go, like, inspect it or whatever. I'm not yet sure how it opens. True, I would not feel it, but my mind is wired for life and still wants to flinch, react, avoid, and survive. That makes sense. So you still feel instincts, then? That is one way to think about it, yes. Blue flames. This fire must be extra spicy. Okay, can't talk to it. No, I don't want to get frostburned. Alright, do we have more this way? Oh, it's... G? G-I? Oh. It's got a little pressure-sensitive mat, like at the grocery store. Does it close? Nope. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Well, there's the, generator.
Oliver, I knew it. I knew you'd find me.
Zoe, are you okay?
Yes, but my dead ex Chad is in here with us. I made a few critical miscalculations, Oliver. I'm sorry. See, I'm moving on, I hope with you, and so I thought I could help him move on from here. So I agreed to help set up this equipment, and eventually Chad let slip a line about never letting me go. So I made a run for it, called you, and that's when I discovered the security guard that Chad hired.
I know that guard. I punched him in a way that made him stop everything and nap on the floor. Zoe, there's something I gotta say that we both need closure on. I saw what 5 pounds of gummy bears looks like, and yeah, I have eaten 5 pounds of them in one day. How he gathered the resources to do it is the hero's journey part of the story. Hi, Engelbert Picklebender. You must be Chadolf.
I love when you peacock your competence to me. Listen, I don't know exactly where Chad is. I think he's run out of, or is conserving the necessary energy to communicate with me, but he is trying to open a portal.
Where's the tunnel, and why is it blocked off?
No, not a literal portal, a science portal.
Dear God.
Chad is meddling with ancient technologies he does not fully comprehend. We need to stop him or get far away from here.
As if. Oliver, allow me a moment with him, will you? One sec. Engelbert is going to talk to him. So this is quite the clubhouse. You have no idea, Pickle Man. I'm surprised you were allowing breathers in. You know, I couldn't have put this all together without you two boneheads. You guys woke the keeper for me, found the frequency book, collected the train parts, and brought me the power generator. Yes, it would appear that we have fallen into the habit of doing your job for you. And that is not limited to what Oliver has been doing to Zoe.
Repetitive slices of cheese do not count as dinner.
I can actually prove they do. That was harsh, Tangy Tubes.
I mean, anything can be dinner. You just eat it at the right time.
How about a deal? I will take a proverbial chill pill, and you tell me where we are. It was from his lab in Colorado Springs that Nikola Tesla wrote, "The secrets of the universe lie in energy, frequency, and vibration." He penned that immediately upon returning from a trip to this very room. Like, whoa, right? Yeah, I guess, whoa. Allow me to dumb it down for you. This whole thing, man, is about the living galaxy. In other words, alternate realities. I am powering on a galactic radio, channel surfing, dropping in on a new broadcast. All thanks to the gnarly power of this most ancient room. What exactly is this room, anyway? And this time, dumb it up for me. Okay, alright, prepare to have your mind melted. Every so often, in the depths of infinity, a life form earns consciousness and becomes fully woven into the fabric of the universe. And when it does, a room just like this one is prepared and left for discovery. This exquisite room serves as the cosmic crossroads, as Earth's exit on the intergalactic highway. I prefer to be on the information superhighway. It is where the convergence of conscious life across countless planets finds its most harmonious center. This room harnesses the ebb and flow of our planet's sublime energy, while echoing the celestial symphony of our universe. For it is here, bathed in the hues of stardust, that... Okay, settle down. Is this the portal that Zoe speaks of? Yeah, that portal, my uptight dude, is a celestial radio dial, allowing us to tune into the many diverse melodies of life. Why don't you just listen? Okay, it's probably too early for that song to be out, but still, just wait a little while, and then you can tune into the melodies of life.
What are they saying?
He's doing a lot of listening. What is the goal? So you are tuning the portal to the frequency of a different reality, and leaving this one behind. Why? Come on, Brine Time! It's right in front of you, expand your mind! I'm going on a journey to find a world where they've figured out how to bring people back. Then I can bring that technology back here and remortalize myself. What is all of that equipment for? What is the purpose of your mobile audio-video club setup over there? AV club, as if! Bro, you've never seen a function generator before? If you mean a signal generator, yes, I am aware of those. But what about the metal plate on the speaker? Why is there sand on it? That most excellent little device is a Chladni plate. It's a tool to find cymatic patterns and frequency. Chladni or Chladni? I don't know. I haven't heard of it. I don't know if it's real. What are cymatic patterns? Why, they are the geometric shapes crafted by vibrations, man. Different frequencies, different geometric patterns. Okay, Mr. McQuestion's my turn. Have you ever sensed an incoming signal, maybe from a walkie-talkie or a phone call? What about our ability to make solid matter way less solid? And if not those, then I'm sure you've wondered how it is exactly that we're able to interact with the physical world. I have wondered most of those things, yes. Frequencies and phone calls. I can sense a phone call before the phone rings, and lately I am even able to feel where it is coming from. Why? How? You are sensing a rift, a wave, a radical change in the vibration of the grid you exist on. So, like, picture how gravity is visually explained. A grid representing the fabric of space is laid out like a sheet, and the Earth sinks into it. Like Earth, everything sits in the middle of its own grid, and when you listen to it carefully, or in your case, for long enough, you begin to notice disruptions in your grid. Are you talking about floaters or breathers? Both! I have a few hypotheses that suggest it's easier for a ghost to tune into, but breathers do it all the time with Kundalini. So an incoming call's frequency sends a ripple through my grid, and after enough occurrences, I begin to subconsciously relate that specific ripple to what happens before a phone rings. Bingo! Not bad, Uncle Gurks. Alright, making things less solid. I find it hard to believe there is an exact science behind how we can make things less solid. Pfft, ye of little faith! Check it out! This is pretty gnarly, right? Have you ever seen an opera singer shatter a glass with a long sustained high note? I am aware of the trope. Righteous! So whether we're talking a rock, a coin, a wine glass on a table at the opera, everything vibrates, everything has a natural frequency. Got it. Now, if you create a sound wave with the exact same frequency as, say, the wine glass, then the resonance from the two identical frequencies vibrates the glass with increasing intensity until POP! It breaks. So it is not that the opera singer is hitting a high abrasive note. Rather, they are simply holding a note that matches the frequency of a wine glass for long enough to break it. Yeah, but holding a note for long enough and with enough force behind it, hence the example being an opera singer. So what does this have to do with making something less solid? It's the same principle. I call the phenomenon RIPT for resonance-induced phase transition. Basically, you're attuning the object's resonant frequency and causing them to vibrate intensely. It makes the object temporarily less solid, and even permeable. Word. How do we interact with things? So you really think there is a science to being a ghost? There's a science to everything, my dilly dudester. Dig this. Ghosts continuously and subconsciously pull vapor from the surrounding air and use it. Go on. Go on. We use these vapors to manifest a physical representation of ourselves because I think that even dead, we are bound to the law of observation. We also use the moisture to interact with the world. It's even why you can pick some things up and why you can't other things. Go moron. Moron? Ha ha ha! Okay. Look, I haven't looked at the exact equations for this, but it's for sure in line with the principle of buoyancy. Buoyancy, interesting. So if the object is heavier than I am in vapor, that is why I cannot pick it up. Holy crow! Pretty heady info, right? Law of observation? Real quick, what is the law of observation again? We create what we observe. The double-slit experiments proved that particles behave differently when they're being observed. Differently how? Well, to put it in Grommy terms, they behave as if they're being observed. Unobserved, the particles are a wave of chaos. Observed, they cluster into groups of matter. It is a lot to wrap my head around. What's even more bodacious is retrocausality. Some say something traveling through space goes unobserved for 10 million light years until it passes Earth and we observe it. As soon as it's observed, it goes back in time and retroactively appears now as if it was always observed. And this is scientific fact. Bona fide. Whoa. Yeah? Cymatic patterns in the human ghost. So these geometric patterns that emerge at certain frequencies, cymatics, are why are they so important to this portal? Because conscious life can be found wherever the frequency produces a geometric pattern. See, like, I've already picked out the pattern for the reality I'm heading to, Dildoll. Now I just punch in that pattern's hertz and walk through the altar door. Easy peasy. But you are a ghost. We are just vapor. How do you know what's going to work for you? Wrong. We're just energy, channeling vapor. Everything vibrates. Nothing in the universe is ever at rest. Tell me about it. Cymatics affect energy the same as water, the same as air, the same as blood. Cymatics are also how I know that you and old Ollie kickflips over there won't interfere when I take Zoe and book it out of here. Wait, what? Zoe is not going anywhere. She does not want to go. Zoe and I never broke up. When I died, we were in love, and if I could re-alive myself, then why can't we be together again? This is not how you go with the flow. Furthermore, I caution you not to underestimate how good Oliver is at interfering with big plans. Trust me! They're almost done. He was just threatening Chad with my childlike wonder. Trust! I'm a handful. If you stand in my way, I'm gonna blow Oliver up. That is a bit excessive. Not like it's it's actually a lot more creative than it sounds. See, I stumbled on the exact cause of spontaneous combustion. Bro, once you know a person's exact natural frequency, all you need is a powerful sound wave, like, say, from a train whistle, to play the matching frequency, and, well, you get the idea. I'm calling it a lot less spontaneous combustion. The name needs work. Speaking of, do you remember that train whistle? How about subcutaneous combustion? Dang, yeah, that's pretty good. But never mind that, pay close attention. Remember that train whistle you guys got for me? That's the opera singer. And if you lame brains step in my lane, then Oliver is the glass. Oh, dear. Well, I gotta try it out and see what happens, but I want to save it first, if I can. You float weirdly. Zoe, babe, it's time to blow this joint.
Did you hear that too?
Oliver, I'm not sure how, but Chad seems to think he is going to force Zoe into that portal with him. Incoming Chad!
Ow! My head is swimming. What is happening to me?
Oh no. Tackle her! I mean, he'd have to be able to go turn the thingy on, wouldn't he?
Oliver?
Oh no! Did you see that? Seriously. What is... Remember that pattern. Jeez, okay. Only I still had my notebook. Oh no! Zoe has been kidnapped by her ex. We gotta rescue her. But that will have to wait until next time. See you then, everyone.